Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are having a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I am back in the craft cave. Some of you may know I was away last week and people were asking if I had a nice vacation. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a vacation. It was actually super intense. A group from our church went up to Northern Ontario, just past Thunder Bay, to actually run a kids' summer camp for children, underprivileged children. And so, ooh, the week was very full and very busy and exhausting. And so I wouldn't exactly call it a vacation, but it was a meaningful trip. And so I was grateful to be in the position where I could serve and do something to try and help. So I kind of feel like I need a vacation after my vacation, but shh, we can't do that. We must continue to carry on, and I'm glad to be back. How's everyone doing? I'll tell you a little bit about what is going on every Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. I like to do a little stamping, of course, because I love to play with Stampin' Up! Products to create cute and pretty things. But I always also tell you about what's going on in my Stampin' for Fun world. And there's lots going on. So let's see if we can just dive right in. I do love to read your questions, your comments in the chat. And anybody who comments, you may have a chance to win a little bit of happy mail. So don't be shy. Let me know you're watching. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you've ever played with Stampin' Up! Product before. I just love to get to know you. And if you continue to watch my videos on Tuesday morning, I promise you'll get to know me and my family and my life. You'll learn all sorts of interesting tidbits about me, such as I love summer, I hate winter, I love eating potato chips, and yeah, you'll just learn more about me. So let's get right into the news for the Stampin' for Fun world. Now is the time to register for my August classes. So I have two things on my class list. You can always go to my link tree, which is linktr.ee/Stampin' for Fun, and see all my important links. So one of those important links is my upcoming class link. As well, I often put it in the description. If you're watching this video on YouTube or on Facebook, even if you're watching the replay, in the description there should be a link to register for upcoming classes. So there's two coming up in August. It is my Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. So if you live within driving distance of Markham, you're going to want to make sure to come and check out my Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. Everybody should come and check it out because it's a relaxing crafting experience. You'll get to make 3 handmade cards. All the supplies are provided. And we have lunch at the Swiss Chalet. So this is the Swiss Chalet in Markham Road and 14th Avenue. And the class fee for the card making is $20. But the best part is that it's absolutely free if you choose to place an order that day. Your order just has to be a minimum of $30. Okay. Now, but in order to participate in the card making, you are required to purchase lunch, and you can choose whatever you want, and you just pay the restaurant directly for the lunch. That's how I get to use the lovely spacious area in the Swiss Chalet, is just that everyone purchases a lunch. So it's just a really nice social time. It's the perfect thing if you have never stamped before, or if maybe you've gotten away from stamping and haven't had a chance to get back into it and need a little inspiration, or if you want to bring a friend and introduce them to the little crafty girls time with you. It's the perfect social outing. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's the third Tuesday in August. Normally it's the second Tuesday, but I'm away. Anyway, so the summer's been a little wacky, but I always try to give you advance notice so you know what to expect. So in the third Tuesday in August is Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. As I said, anyone within driving distance of Markham, Ontario can register and come, and I would love to see you. The second class that I have going in August that you can register for is the Zany Zoo class. So let me show you some of the cute cards that you're going to make as part of the class. You're actually going to make 8 of these, 2 of each design. And, oh, this one's kind of a fun fold. Look at that. And, oops. and a shaker card. So we've got lots for that class. The class fee is $44. It does not include the stamp set or the dies. Now, anything that I can pre-die cut for you, I will. So for example, like these little curtains and stuff like that, I'll die cut that all for you so you don't have to worry. But you do get included in the class all the pre-cut pieces as much as I can, the envelopes, you'll get any embellishments you need, and you'll probably have some embellishments left over. You'll get kind of like little bonus embellishments that you'll use on your card, but that you will also you'll also have leftovers to keep the crafting fun going. So it's an amazing value for only $44. If you require shipping, it's an additional $20 more. And that's just the Canada Post sort of pricing for mailing packages nowadays. I mean, sometimes it's more than that, but I'll just charge $20 for shipping. And you have the option to add on the stamp set if you want when you're registering for the class. I do price the add-ons just a little bit cheaper just to just give you a little break when you're registering for the class. Okay, so just know at the time, yeah, I think the dies are on low inventory. So if you did want to purchase the dies, you should probably order them, and then you'll be all set for the class. Okay, and then you don't need to add them on. Just order them now. Go into my online store, order them, and then you'll have them. You can register for the class, and the class packets will be cut and prepared for you. So that's the Zany Zoo class. That class is a virtual class, so anybody in Canada, across Canada, is welcome to participate in that class. There is no sort of Zoom component. Really, that's the flexibility of this class, is you can do these cards anytime you want. I will email you the class directions, the tutorials, so you can just do them on your own time. Okay, so I hope that is exciting for you, because when I saw these cute little critters, oh my goodness, I couldn't resist. We had to do a class with these cuties. They're perfect cards for anybody. It doesn't just have to be children. I mean, as an adult, I love these cute little critters, and just brings a smile to my face. So make sure to register for that. Registration deadline for all my classes is always the first of the month. But I always recommend registering early, especially for lunch, laugh, and craft, or even when supplies are limited and things. It's just good to register early so I can count you in and get prepared for you. Earlier is always better than later. So those are the two main classes for August. News alert, flash alert. Stampin' Up! Has just announced a 24-hour stamp sale for tomorrow, the 19th of July. So start marking your calendar, start studying which stamps. All stamps in the annual catalog, except for host stamps, they don't count because they're already kind of discounted. But all other stamps in the annual catalog are discounted 15%. Okay, so anything that is an annual catalog stamp set. So the online exclusives don't count, or things on the clearance rack don't count. You don't get an additional discount on that. Okay, but alert, alert, don't miss it. It's a great option to, if there's been a stamp set that you're eyeing and you want to get it at a discount, that's a great way to do it. Okay. I think that's the news for now. Oh no, my Stampin' for Fun Club membership. If you have not joined my Stampin' for Fun Club membership, I really recommend it. Those of you who are already members, your surprise package is pretty much almost ready for pickup. So message me, and if you guys live local, you can pick up. Otherwise, I'll be definitely putting it in the post this week for those of you who ask for shipping. And so what is my Stampin' for Fun Club membership? Let me tell you. It is a membership where you gain entry in one of two ways. So you can either be part of my membership either by, number one, being a monthly Paper Pumpkin subscriber. A Paper Pumpkin subscriber is someone who has signed up with Stampin' Up! To get an all-inclusive kit box to their door every month. It's a cute little orange box, and inside has everything you need to make the project of the month. So be a subscriber, choose me as your demonstrator, and then boom, you are into my membership. The second way to get into my membership is just to subscribe to my monthly surprise package. And my monthly surprise package will have a variety of consumables, little tastes of different kinds of consumables, so that you can get your hands on them, touch them, play with them a bit. And it's a surprise. So it gives you, so you don't have to buy a whole pack of paper or a whole package of, like a whole package of ribbons. Sometimes you'll just get a sampling of it, and it's like fun little happy mail for you. So if you subscribe to that, that's only $35 a month. Then and you'll get like $30 worth of product, probably $35 worth of product, really, by the time you add the tax and shipping. So it's really just covering the product that you get. Shipping is extra, so it's $10 extra if you do need it shipped directly to your door. So either of those two ways are the ways to become my members, and my membership people get special perks, one of which is there's an exclusive Facebook group just for you. Second of all, every month there will always be an exclusive video tutorial. So for July, our exclusive video tutorial is learning how to make this cute, adorable slider card. So you're going to want to make sure not to miss it. And as well, there's always a craft along time each month where you can craft along with whatever projects you have on hand. And I'll do my paper pumpkin box and probably show an alternate project with my paper pumpkin as well. And so what's the purpose of this group? It's to get you using your supplies and crafting. So many of you have said, oh, I've got things and I don't know how to use them. So when you see my video tutorial each month, you'll use your own supplies to create them. And so, even if you're not using the exact same stamp set, that's okay. The idea is to understand the special technique. Each month it'll be a different technique. And then you will use your own supplies to create, and we'll have little prize giveaways, and there's connection and little games to play in the group. So it's really kind of a special group, and it's a great value because I don't charge for this special group. You really get the value of your monthly subscription by paying for that monthly subscription and getting the value, whether it's your paper pumpkin kit box that you get each month or the surprise package of consumables. That's really what you're paying for. All the perks in the exclusive group, like the video tutorial and the craft along, are free as a thank you for being a subscriber and a member. Okay, so you're going to want to participate in that. You can go to my Linktree link to find out the details, or you can click the link in the description. So that's all the news. Please ask me questions in the comments. Let me add my other camera, and I hope that you will be able to see what, whoops, no, we got to have it going the other way. Okay, so I don't know. I was playing around with a camera, and it does look a little wonky today, but we'll see. Hopefully you can get a feel of what's going on. So I showed you the Zany Zoo cards. I told you about the stamp sale on the 19th. Oh, I wanted to show you, oh, did I put them here? I wanted to show you a couple of cards. Now where did I put them? I had put aside a couple of cards in case you're wondering what you should purchase during the stamp sale. I'm going to give you a couple of ideas. I don't even know where this one is. So here's a card sample. So for those of you who haven't purchased this faith-based stamp set, I want to show you the item code and where it is. But any stamp in the annual catalog is going to be on sale for one day only on the 19th of July. Here it is. Okay, the Courage and Faith stamp set. So, but any of these will be on sale. So if you have a copy of the catalog, make sure to browse it, or you can browse on my online store. Oh, this set is super cute if you haven't gotten that set. But I was going to show you a card sample with this one. This Everyday Thanks set is one that I've been eyeing. So I might pick that up during the sale. So make sure to take a peek, and I would pay special attention to the stamps that are just stamps that don't have coordinating dies or punches. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, this one would still be worth it because it's not bundled, but anything that's a bundle, I don't know. I would have to do the math and see whether it's cheaper to still buy the bundle because you get a discounted price, or whether it's worth it to buy the things separately. I don't know. I haven't done the math on that, but that's why my eye was gravitating to like this cute stamp set, which I've been eyeing, but haven't treated myself to. That would be one that I'm going to get. I just wanted to show you the card sample. Okay, so make sure to go through the catalog, start marking the pages of things that you have your eye on, because the stamps will be on sale for 24 hours only. Okay, and if you think Zany Zoo, cute stamp set, you can get it on sale. And then if you do get the stamp set, I would sign up for the class, because then you'll get all the card making pieces to create the cute cards in my class. Okay, so yes, I knew I had card samples to show you. Okay, so who remembers what our product of the month is? Each month, I always pick a stamp set. Not a stamp set, a product. It's not always a stamp set. I can't remember what I did last month as my product of the month. The months are just blurring by. Anyway, this month it is the Horse Sleigh stamp set. So I'm doing like a Christmas in July theme. You might be like, isn't it too early for Christmas? No, it is never too early to start crafting for Christmas. So happy Christmas in July. And so you'll see me each week using this product. And I don't even know, we should check the online store, because these are not featured in the catalog. They are in the online exclusive section of the store. So just let me check if it's still available. If it's not, that's okay. I'm sure you'll still love the project that I create. But let me share my screen, so hopefully you can see what the online store looks like. I go there all the time just to see how things look on the online store, but this is where you're going to look for things that are featured only online. So let's see. Okay, so hopefully you can see what the online store looks like. You go to stampinup.ca. You're going to want to make sure that right here where it says find a demonstrator, you're going to want to make sure that my name is there, because that's how you get my special perks. So you can just search for Genevieve Co. and my name will pop up, and you just click the button. And then what will happen is that my picture and my name should populate here, because if you don't shop with me, you won't get my special offers, which is any $60 order. If you shop online, at least $60 order, you will get a free class in the mail from me, and you'll get the 4 cards that I'll be showcasing next month in my live videos. So that's a special thank you from me, and you can only get that when you shop with me. So you're going to want to make sure my name is there, and you're also going to want to make sure that you're going to enjoy shopping in July, because bonus days is on. Here you go. Hopefully you can see the flyer. You earn a $6 coupon for every $60 spend. You can order from anything, the annual catalog. So I would double up on the 19th when you're shopping for those discounted stamps. Try to get your order to at least $60, and every $60 increment, you'll get a $6 coupon. Okay, but I got totally distracted and wanted to show you where to find the online exclusive products. You click menu, and then you click shop products, and then there's a whole category for online exclusives. So these are things that are not shown in the catalog, but are available online. Okay, and so, this is very exciting. The scoring blades. Diana was just asking about scoring blades, so it looks like they're still available, but let's check if the Horse and Sleigh bundle. Yes, it is still available. It looks like it's still available. You can buy the bundle, or you can buy just the dies. I don't know why you do that really, or you could buy just the stamp set. Okay, so that is our feature product of the month, and that's what I'll be focusing on for all of July. So let's get back in here. And the first Tuesday in July, I showed how to do masking, and we created this simple yet elegant winter card using a technique called masking. If you missed it, just go back in the videos on my feed, and hopefully you'll see how to make those. Now, those of you who had placed a $60 order last month on my online store, you would have received these card packets. I put them in the mail at the beginning of the month. Okay, and then this was the one we made last week, I believe, showing off that designer series paper, which is currently unavailable. It already sold out. I do expect that it'll come back because it's still showing on the online store. It just says currently unavailable underneath. So that probably means that it's coming back. So congratulations to those of you who shopped early and got this beautiful designer series paper before it sold out. It coordinates really nicely with this Horse and Sleigh stamp sets. So I know I showed it last week. It's got like scenery on one side and patterns on the other side. So it just makes it super versatile, but works really well with the stamp set. Look at how gorgeous those scenery ones are. Super gorgeous, right? But if you didn't want to use the scenery side, you can always use the other side, which is not necessarily Christmas themed. So lots of versatility there. I love our double-sided paper. Okay, so let's get going for this week's card. I am using a piece of very vanilla cardstock. It is our thick version. So we've got very vanilla thick and very vanilla regular. I like to use the thick for the card bases. So I just cut it at 5.5 inches because normally our cardstock is, this is a white version, but it normally comes in 8.5 by 11. So all I did was cut it halfway to get the 5.5, and then I scored it at 4.25. Okay, so that is that. And then I am going to use this Merry Melody embossing folder. Okay, and if you've never seen embossing, dry embossing in action, I can't wait to show you. I'm going to use our Early Espresso cardstock. Early Espresso, where are you? Here we go. Okay, so we're just going to grab some of the Early Espresso cardstock, and hopefully that's large enough. I'm going to cut it at 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Now, for those of you who earned this card packet free from your order last month, you won't have to worry about it. It's already pre-cut and embossed for you. So if you want to get in on next month's card class and get it absolutely free, you just have to place an order online using the host code of the month. So the host code is here, and it should be in the description as well. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and emboss this cardstock. I'm just putting it in the Merry Melody embossing folder. You just open it up, pop it inside, and then you will need the cut and emboss machine. So we do need the full size. We have cut and emboss machines in the regular size, and we have it in the mini size. But I need to use the regular full size because this embossing folder is so wide. It needs to be able to pass through that larger opening. Okay. And because it's a 3D embossing folder, we need the platform and this gray specialty plate. Oh, it moved. So I always like to make sure it's straight before I kind of pass it through here. And then we're going to roll. It's so easy, and the effect is so wow. So if you don't have a cut and emboss machine yet, I highly suggest you get one, because look at what it does to your cardstock. That's just using the embossing folder. But you'll see we're going to use our cut and emboss machine again, except I'm going to put the platform and then plate number 2, which is the thin die adapter, and one plastic plate. And then I'm going to grab, let me see whether I can find it. Please hold. I wanted to show you. I have it here. Okay, well, let me see. It might be in this bag. Where's the bag? Oh, it's right next to me. I want to show you this really cool paper. Let me see whether I have it here. Okay, it must have been put away. I love this paper. I really want to show it to you. Is this it? No, this is gold foil. I should have gotten it ready ahead of time. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's here. I knew I had it. Okay, look at this paper. We're going to use it because I love it. It's called the Distressed Gold 12 by 12. So I'm going to hold it with my gold foil so that you can see the difference. The gold foil is just kind of flat and shiny, This one, it's also flat. It's really just the design. It has more of a distressed gold look. And I am going to take a little piece of it here. Okay, hopefully that's big enough. And you will see the horse and sleigh coordinating dies. There is like this bonus sort of branchy tree. So I'm going to take that. Oh, it's not quite big enough. Let me see. Okay, so this one is not double-sided. Our distressed gold, our specialty foil kind of papers, they're only one-sided. But that gives you a better look at it. It's beautiful. And sometimes you just want something that has a little bit of sense of movement in it rather than just the flat gold like this one is. Okay, so let's cut this. So I'm going to put the other plate on top, and then I am going to roll. And as I roll it through, you are going to see it cut out this beautiful branch. Okay, so can you see that? Lovely. Okay, let's put this paper away. I don't have tons of room on my desk here, so I'll just get this out of the way. Ta-da. Oh, put the dies away before I lose them. Very important. Put this paper away. Move my cut and emboss machine. I think that's all we need for now. It's always chaos here. I could probably have a 15-foot table and still not have enough room for all the crazy crafting I'm doing. Okay, so we've got our cardstock base. We've got our Merry Melody embossed early espresso cardstock. Sometimes this color gets underrepresented, but it's a rich brown color, and I think it just gives a real warmth if you're looking for kind of a warm tone kind of card like we are today. And, oh, if I had been smart, I would have used the adhesive sheets. So if you're not familiar with adhesive sheets, before you die cut, you actually put your paper or cardstock onto the adhesive sheet. So these are called adhesive sheets, and they're double-sided adhesive. So you would just glue it on. You kind of peel off the backing. Oh, my nails aren't here right now, but you would just peel off the backing, adhere the paper that you want to cut onto it, and then roll it through the cut and emboss machine. And then when it comes out, it turns it into a sticker. You'll just peel off the other backing and it will be a sticker. But sadly, I forgot to do that today. It's not a crisis at all because, whoops, oh my goodness, an avalanche of adhesive sheets just fell upon me. Okay, stay calm. Okay, so we'll just take our fine tip liquid glue, and it's got such a super, super, super fine tip. So I'm pretty sure those of you who got your packet free, I think it already has the adhesive sheet on it. I kind of remember doing that. So I'm just going to apply with this very fine tip here. It allows me to place adhesive on these little fine branches. I'm not going to put glue on every branch, but just on a few. Enough so that it will kind of stick. Okay. There we go. Okay. It does dry really quickly, so you don't want to take too long to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere that on. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to put a tiny bit of ribbon because you can't go wrong with a little bit of red on a Christmas card. Oh, the thing with the fine tip glue is you want to close the lid quickly. And it actually has a pin in the lid. That is to slip. That pin is supposed to go right into the hole where the glue comes out from. And that actually prevents the opening from getting clogged up. Okay, but you're going to want to close the lid fairly quickly there. Okay, so let's cut our ribbon. I'm just using our lovely paper snips there. Put that on, and then it's so easy to adhere this ribbon. We're just going to use a glue dot. So whenever, I know the bonus days are on, so your order $60 or more will get you a bonus day coupon to use in August. If you are just shy of the 60 or the 120 or whatever multiple of 60 you're going for, don't forget to add on those glue dots. These are like an essential. Okay, so glue dots are essential just for adding your little ribbons or little embellishments like that. Okay, and then I think it would be nice to have a little sentiment down here. So typically, when I want a little sentiment, I kind of look at what sentiment I'm going to use. So I'm going to use this teeny tiny one on the stamp set called Joyful. Haha, you thought I forgot about the stamp set, the product of the month. I did not forget. We're going to use this teeny tiny Joyful here. Okay, and it's so tiny. I'm going to put it on our tiny A block. And so anytime you buy a stamp set from Stampin' Up, if you're shopping the sale on Wednesday, remember when you're getting the stamp set, look and see what blocks it requires and get at least the largest size you need. You know, so this one, I think you'll actually need an H block. I'm not sure. So make sure, you know, you can always put the smaller ones on the larger blocks. Okay, so is this H? Sorry, it's I. I think you need an I block for that one. But I do recommend having the right size. So, because it's really awkward to have like one tiny stamp on a gigantic block. So that's why I just ended up getting the whole set. I think if you buy our whole set of blocks at once, you get a 10% discount. Okay, so let's stamp the Joyful, but I thought it would be fun to use a die because then you get a cute, lovely shape. So let's see if I can find the correct set that I want. I need a better way to organize all my dies. Okay, let's see. You can see all my beautiful dies here. I am looking for the stylish shapes. Let's see whether we have it. Stylish shapes. Here we go. Okay. This one has, it's a great value because it has circles. One of them is missing. Actually, another one is missing. But it also has squares and these little banners. So I'm going to use this teeny tiny banner here. Oops. The magnet is something I put in there. It doesn't come with the magnet, but I find it helpful for keeping my little pieces. Okay. And let's use a little bit of Very Vanilla cardstock. Let's see whether I have some Very Vanilla here. Yep, perfect. So if we want, we can stamp it first. I'll just use the Real Red ink pad because I think it'll go really nicely with that Real Red ribbon. Oops. Okay, and then I can line up the die. I can try to line up the die here so that I can cut it out. Okay, so since this is easier, I'll use my mini cut and emboss. See that little cutie? I think there might be the boho blue one on the online exclusives option. It might be there. Okay, and then it is very tight. Maybe I used the slightly larger one. I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll cut it out and see how it looks. I never worry about making a mistake because, first of all, I'm having fun. And whenever you're playing, you should not be worrying too much because otherwise it's not play. The second thing is I'm not dealing with diamonds here. I'm just dealing with paper. So if I don't like it, I can just do it again. It's not the end of the world, but I think it turned out perfectly. We've got Joyful right there. And let's adhere that to our card. And here we go. We've got a really simple, cute little Christmas in July holiday card. If you're a demonstrator, you may have already seen me show this card. I shared this in one of our demonstrator exclusive groups. And someone had said, hey, maybe if you have this branchy thing upside down, it could be like holly. You could put little gems on there. Oops, sorry, gems on there. Okay, so, but I decided to keep it kind of like a branchy thing. Okay, so that is our card today. I hope it inspired you, and I hope you take advantage of getting the horse and sleigh stamp set and the coordinating dies before they sell out on our online exclusives. The paper has already sold out, but I do expect that it'll be back, so always keep an eye on my online store to see what is there on my little boutique there. And I think that's all I wanted to show you today. So far we have done, and let me just put this away. We have done 3 cards for Christmas in July. So you're going to want to make sure you tune in next week on Tuesday morning to see what our 4th and final card will be. But look at, with one stamp set, we have created quite a variety. So I hope you feel inspired. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to take advantage of all my special offers. Make sure you're on my email newsletter list. Make sure you sign up for classes. I don't want you to miss a thing because I love sharing with you, and it's no fun if I can't share it with others. So thank you for letting me share with you, and thanks for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye.